Hey everybody, meteorologist Sarah Gannon here with your Tuesday weather check. We have some rainfall to talk about. Definitely a good drink of water for many of us here in the area. Looking at some pretty impressive rainfall totals here so far this evening. We'll look to see probably a few more of those totals kind of trickling in here for this evening. But really looking to see some drier conditions here the next couple of days. So at least there's a break and we'll allow that rainfall to kind of soak in before we get our next rain chance later in the week. So if you are watching on Facebook, feel free to drop any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that in the comments. If you have an updated rainfall total for me, feel free to drop that in there as well, or just let me know where you're watching from. So hope everybody is having a great Tuesday. We are gearing up after what has been a pretty soggy Tuesday, gearing up for some dry conditions heading into the late week. So let's kind of dive on in here. You can see on your screen where our rainfall reports are coming in from. Belchester area, 2.7 inches, about 2.6 in the Austin area. Dodge Center, about 2.5 inches there. Hayfield, Southwest Casson, right around that 2-inch mark. A little bit less than that towards Byron, 1.8. About 1.75 inches up in Zumbrota, Mason City area. Just under that 1.5 inch mark, about 1.38, about 1.25 inches to an inch is what we've been seeing so far for reports in northwest Rochester. Harmony just a shy, just a little over that 1 inch mark, but about 1 inch in the Rushford, Plainview areas here. So far, Rochester International Airport about 0.8. Would not be surprised though here as we get that evening total coming in, maybe a little bit more rainfall than that. So I've not had a chance to go check the rain gauge out on the weather patio, but I would think we might have just a little bit more, but we were kind of tail end there of that rainfall when I checked it later on during the afternoon. So there's kind of a recap of those rainfall amounts here for our area. And again, if you are watching on Facebook, feel free to drop any totals. If you have some updated totals here for us, put those in the comments and I'll keep an eye on that here for this evening. So as we look outside there, future track radar, things a lot drier here at this hour. We did maybe have a few showers passing through Winneshiek, El McKee County here earlier this evening, but we're pretty much done for with that rainfall. The heaviest of that rain now off to our southeast, moving through the Madison, Wisconsin area. A little bit of some severe weather actually happening just to our south there. You can see a severe thunderstorm warning going through Illinois here this evening, north of the Peoria area. They did have a line of some severe thunderstorms across the Mississippi Riverside there to our south earlier during the late afternoon, early evening hours. So locally, though, no severe weather, just that heavy rainfall, that good moisture here in the area. Continuing on with some smoky conditions. Air quality really tough out there today. Just a little bit that I was outside, it definitely smelled like a campfire. So you could smell the smokiness in the sky as it was rolling through the area here. But you can still see kind of that smoky, hazy skyline here this evening. We have just maybe a little bit of sun trying to sneak through some of those clouds. You can kind of see that orangey, pinky hue there in the sky here for this evening. So again, that haze continuing. Temperatures have been on the cooler side today into the 50s. So a little bit more spring-like here instead of those summer conditions. But air quality issues continuing to remain here for tonight into early Wednesday. Southeast Minnesota counties will continue with that air quality alert until noon Wednesday. North Iowa counties will stay in that air quality alert until 6 a.m. Thursday. So all the state of Wisconsin, all the state of Iowa under air quality alerts here at this hour. So let's take a look here at our current air quality index. You can see southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa pretty much in the orange to red category, where it's unhealthy for sensitive groups to everyone. So that's, again, we can visibly see that haze, that smoke there on the skyline. You can smell at times that smoke in the air here this evening, at least throughout parts of the day. You could smell that. So still things pretty tough here from the Mason City area up to the Twin Cities metro area towards Duluth. up towards northern Wisconsin, even western portion of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So a good chunk of the Upper Midwest being impacted by that poor air quality here for this evening. As we look ahead to tomorrow, that smoke continuing to shift east. So maybe still looking at a few issues locally here in southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa for tomorrow, kind of bouncing around that yellow to orange category. We're looking at maybe some improvement there, gradually moving into that moderate category, but I do still think a part of the day we could be looking at that unhealthy for sensitive group. So again, why we have that alert lasting until noon. We'll have to see if that does extend to maybe line up a little bit more with North Iowa. But you can see where that red, which is unhealthy for everyone, shifts further east into more of eastern Wisconsin, into all the Upper Peninsula and portions of northern Michigan there. So hopefully by Thursday, looking at some much improvement when it comes to the air quality. When it comes to future track, we're pretty much done for here with that rainfall. We'll see some clearing here after midnight tonight. So looking to head to some clear skies for your Wednesday morning. We'll start off the clock there 7 a.m. Temperatures starting into the 50s. So a couple degrees shy of what we've been looking at here most of today. Looking to see that sunshine really work its magic. Temperatures back to seasonal levels into the 70s tomorrow. Really just a fabulous day, I think, allowing us to enjoy that sunshine, warmer temperatures, and allowing for some time for that moisture to really soak into the ground. We'll fast forward here into Thursday morning. I think we get a lot more sunshine during the daytime hours. However, late afternoon could bring in more cloud cover, maybe a couple stray showers. I think in terms of rain chances, maybe Friday looking just a little bit better, but can't quite rule out maybe a couple sprinkles there for Thursday afternoon. So keep the umbrella close by, but something we'll watch out for. I do think there's a better chance of that cloud cover increasing here for Thursday. We'll monitor that possible rain chance here. But when we look ahead to that forecast, things looking pretty fantastic. Just getting excited about that sunshine. And of course, those warmer temperatures where we look at highs climbing into those mid 70s by the afternoon. So pretty fabulous Wednesday on tap for the area. A little sneak peek here at your 7-day forecast. Opportunity for some stray showers, maybe late Thursday. Another opportunity there on Friday, but the weekend starting off on a nice note, some low to mid 70s. Maybe some shower and thunderstorm chances returning for the second half of Sunday. We'll keep an eye on that. So a couple more rain chances possible here, but I don't think there'll be significant soaking events like what we had today, where it pretty much was kind of just a washout, just kind of a rainy gray day. But still looking to see temperatures staying pretty consistent into the 70s, pretty seasonal here, within a couple degrees, but even early next week looking pretty fantastic as well, with those temperatures climbing into the 70s, staying there, and we get that sunshine. So I'm going to hop over to see if there's any questions, comments, anything like that on Facebook. Not seeing anything, but again, if you do have any updates on rain totals, feel free to drop those into the comments. I'll keep an eye on that here for tonight. Hopefully we can get some updated totals for our 10 o'clock broadcast on KTTC. But with no questions or comments or anything like that, I think I'll just kind of keep it short and brief here for tonight and kind of wrap it up. But I hope everybody is having a great Tuesday and looking ahead to a nice Wednesday. And we'll see you again here on Thursday for another edition of Weather Check. So have a great evening, everybody.